consecutive wins, mate. It's been a long time coming for the club. What's it feel like to get here on the Monday?
Yeah, it's our first time since 2015 we've had 2 wins in a row, so it's certainly a good buzz around the club coming in on Monday and today. So yeah, a few of the boys are stoked.
Is it sort of verification for the path that you guys have been on? Like all year long, Chris has been saying, you know, you're trying hard, not getting any reward. Now you got reward 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, we've had a lot of little wins along the way. I guess everyone does look at the big thing, the big scheme of things of wins and losses, but we've certainly, as a group, seen all our little growth improvements and things like that. So it is good to finally get the results, but we have seen that improvement without getting the result.
Made 6 goals. You must be feeling top of the world after that. Best performance from you?
Yeah, it is a good feeling, but it was a lot of hard work from the other forwards that I was lucky enough to get on the end of a couple of goals.
Huge challenge this week. Obviously, Hawthorn are pretty hard to beat in Tasmania.
Yeah, we played them in Tasmania last year, and I think we had a community camp there in December. So we're well prepped for the game, but we're going to have to be at our best to be able to match with them.
You'd imagine they would have learnt a lot from losing to you guys just 6 or 8 weeks ago. What do you expect different from them this week?
We haven't looked too much at Hawthorn just yet, but when we do scout them, we'll probably be pretty similar to last time, but we're certainly going to have to be at our best again to be able to get the result like we did last time.
It'd be a pretty big statement though from the Lions to be able to knock them off twice in a year, you would have thought.
Yeah, it'd be big for us to get 3 wins in a row would be massive for us, but to be totally honest, we aren't looking at the end result. We're sort of just looking at our process and getting them right, and we think the result will look after itself if we get that right.
What are some of the things that have sort of gone better for you guys in the last 2 weeks compared to sort of the lead up to that?
Certainly one thing's our first quarters. We've probably struggled. I don't think we had won one till last week, and also just contested ball and our efficiency going inside 50. Them 3 main indicators we've been going really well at the last 2 weeks.
Why is that efficiency inside 50 proved? Particularly the last 2 weeks, you seem to be kicking goals every second or third time it goes in there.
I think we've had a forward line where we've actually played together. I think for about 5 or 6 weeks we've all played together, and sort of understanding that Bundy's going to go and try and hit one inside 50. Just little kicks like that, just the way players, and I might roll onto my left foot, Dan McStay rolls onto his left foot, just little things like that that the defenders might not know, and I guess over the past 5 weeks we've started to really pick that up.
Do you feel like you're playing a brand of footy that can match it with, I mean, Hawthorn's on the edge of the 8, like you feel like you're playing a brand that can match those top 8 teams?
Yeah, certainly. I guess Fremantle's a quality side in that, and also even with Hawthorn, when we did beat them, we played a pretty similar brand of footy like we do now. So yeah, we believe if we're playing our best, we can match it with anyone.
How much do you like that forward mix at the moment, mate? There's a few different types of players in there. Obviously, it worked really well on the weekend. You were the main beneficiary, but like you said, you know, a lot of other blokes' work sort of helped you out there.
Yeah, I'm loving playing with the likes like Cam Rayner, Mitch Robinson when he was playing there, and then even Jake Barrett. I think he goes under the radar. I think his pressure has been absolutely elite for the last 2 weeks he's been playing. I think he's been a good luck charm. I think he was part of all our wins last year, and he's been a part of them, well, 2 out of the 3 this year. So, but no, it's starting to be really good having that forward line all playing together, and I guess we've the last 5 weeks, like I said, we've been playing together and we haven't really mixed it up too much.
Did everyone get around Cam after his enormous don't argue at the weekend?
Yeah, no, it was good to see that. I love watching him take on players, and it is exciting to see those younger players. And then you even look at like Jared Berry when he played a role in that Fife. I know he got injured, and then Patrick Cripps on the weekend. It's certainly exciting to watch, and it gives us a lot of belief when you see that.
Finals probably obviously out of the picture for you guys this year, but like, you know, you're peaking at a pretty good time. Do you think there's some special stuff to come from you guys sort of as the home stretch of the season approaches?
To be totally honest, we haven't looked too far into the season. We're just taking it week by week and looking at Hawthorn this week, and yeah, just trying to scout them and do our best against them. We aren't really looking too far into the season.
Last year ran the season out like really strongly. A lot of your stronger performances were back end, and this year it's like looming that way. So why do you think you're playing? When you're a young team, you're supposed to be sort of fatiguing as the year goes on, but you guys seem to have got better the last couple of years. Yeah, last year I think we had 3 wins at the end of the season, so it's certainly heading that way this year. But it's probably a bit disappointing, to be honest. We didn't have the start we wanted to, and we wanted to be able to play our best footy from the start. But I think
now that we're starting to all really play together and gel together, we're all really close mates at the footy club, and we hang a lot of time out with each other outside of the club. So I guess just probably understanding each other's games and personalities and things like that, and those relationships are starting to really build, and I think it's starting to show out in the footy field.
I know it's a balance between offence and defence, but there's a lot of chat about state of the game and congestion and all that sort of stuff. But you guys, particularly in the last month or so, seem to be scoring quite freely. Like, how much emphasis do you guys put on that attacking side of your game?
I think you could have a nice balance in between the two teams, in between defence and offence. I think we have a very appealing game style, and I think it shows on the weekend. I think we had 21,000 there on the weekend. So I think the way we're playing the game's been really good, and I'm certainly loving it as a forward.